All right, hi everybody. So welcome to this little video about objective versus non-objective shapes. So this week we're going to be talking about the element of shape in the element of art. So we're going to talk about non-objective and objective shapes. So for starters, objective shapes are things that we know and can recognize as objects. So this would be an objective shape. So this is a chair as a whole form. This is a chair as just a shape, but we can recognize this shape as a chair. The fact that it's recognizable makes it an objective shape. This kind of splatter looking thing here is a non-objective shape. If I had to say what object is that, we couldn't really define it. So that is why it is non-objective. So it's not representative of an object. So here we have a couple columns as examples. These would all be objective shapes, and these would all be non-objective shapes. So we can see here, this is a hippo, this is a lizard of some kind, maybe a Komodo dragon, right? And then this is a dolphin. These are objective shapes. I just named all of those things because I know what they are, because they're representing an object. This is a something, and a something, and a something else. I have no idea what they are, so they're non-objective. See, they're both still shapes. This is a shape, and this is a shape, but this one is non-objective because it doesn't represent an object, and this one is objective because it represents a real recognizable object. Still both shapes, but one is objective and one is non-objective. So let's relate this to what we see in art. So realistic art, we see this looks real. This looks like a real vase with real flowers on a real table, right? So this would be objectively painting. We would look at an object and we would paint it. When you have an abstract, it's still objective, but it's kind of in between non-objective and objective. So we can recognize that these are flowers, but maybe if we totally blacked out this image and just made it the silhouette, we wouldn't recognize it as flowers. So if we blacked out this image here, we would be able to recognize it still as flowers. This one maybe not so much, but with the detail, we can still tell what it is. Now, a non-objective painting, when you look at this, you can't really identify any scenery, any kind of objects, anything that would make sense. So it's a non-objective, or so this is an abstract, but this is not objective, but this could also be considered abstract. So that's kind of how we interpret shapes and bring them into actual imagery and artwork. All right, so let's play a quick game. We're going to play, is it a non-objective shape, or is it a non-objective shape, or is it an objective shape? First up, what is this shape? Objective or non-objective? Go ahead and respond. All right, next we have the shape. Objective or non-objective shape? Go ahead and respond. The shape, is this an objective shape or is this a non-objective shape? Go ahead and respond. The shape, is this an objective shape or is this a non-objective shape? Go ahead and respond. All right, good job. We are all done with this little sideshow of objective versus non-objective shapes. Please continue the Nearopod to learn more about this.